Hey guys, I'm back. Sorry it's been so long since my last video. Again, work has just gotten in the way. It's been up and down, and we lost a few people, and we also gained a few people. So we've been working on that. And so work has just been a little difficult. We're getting our kitchen redone at work. So, well, the dining room, which will take a while. They're redoing the floors. Also, they're also like redoing the area outside the dining room. Like that segment, there's like a small segment of the third floor before the residents' rooms. So they have to redo that as well, like with new tiles. And so it's been different. We've not been serving, we've been doing buffets and stuff like that. It's been actually really easy. I got to make muffins for the first time, like in the commercial setting, and just I got to do some extra prep work, which I've not been able to do because I'm always out on the floor serving. So anyway, work has just been chaotic, but I have a lot of good friends there, which is great. I've never had that really before, which is why I wanted to make the video, was because the best place to meet friends is definitely conventions. You get to meet people, a variety of people who can be just like you, and times are different, and I still struggle with pronouns to some people who are trans. I get most of the time I do okay, but sometimes I slip up, and apparently that it can cause some backlash. They take offense to it, which I do not mean on purpose. But I'm still learning. Being in a retirement home and you're working with a bunch of seniors, you're very cut off from society. You don't get people who are trans unless it's about coworkers, which even then you might just get someone who's gay, bi, lesbian, and but usually in retirement communities they're kind of still living in the past just because that's where their generation was. So it's kind of hard for a senior living associate to kind of like connect with the modern world, even with social media. We don't get a whole lot of free time. It takes up a lot of our time, so it's still new to me in some aspects, especially if someone just went through the transition. And so, not intentional. But anyway, on a positive side, not that that's really negative, but on a more, there's just so much I want to cover right now. There's just not a whole lot of time. I don't want to make this video too long. Because if you're like me, I have a short attention span. So any video that's like 55 minutes long, I kind of just, I had to break it up in days to get through it. But Capcon 2020, it's here. I wanted to kind of do a packing video, but I've been packing over the course of the month because, again, of work. And I know that once I put my 2 weeks notice in, or in this case, a year notice in, it tends to, when you get up to that week of when you're supposed to leave, they don't give you a day off. You have to work through it because then the vacation counts as your day off. So my actual last official day off, I was cleaning up around the room, doing other stuff I need to do. But over the course of kind of the year, I was maybe 2 to 3 months out, I was already packing for Capcon because I kind of knew what I wanted, and I have to, considering I'm flying, as I'm in Colorado, I really need to think about what I can take, what I need, which I've not always been good at. I kind of just want everything. I have grabby hands, but you just gotta like, I had to let the adult side kind of take over and just let him pilot what this is gonna happen. What do I need to take? What's gonna make me actually happy? And just things like that. And sucks because I want to take everything. If I had the choice, I would take all my plushies. I would like literally move my room to that hotel space, but I can't, and it sucks. But I'm always nervous before I travel. The virus doesn't really have me that worried. I just go with the flow. I don't want to live in fear over something. Even though I know it's there, I acknowledge it, but I just don't want to have that tie me down from having fun. It's really just the traveling part and how stressful it is to just travel from one place to another. Some people can do it with ease, but a lot of people I don't think can. And I know for a fact I'm definitely not one of them. But as long as you have a pacifier or a diaper and you're little, you will be fine. Like, it calms me down like that. I never been able to sleep on a plane before until I brought back my pacifier, and it's just been wonders. So, something to consider. But no, so I didn't want to show a packing video. I know the Patted Puppy did one, but for me, I don't have the luxury of being in the same city. So I have to crack down, and there's been so many different revisions to my suitcase, and I'm taking some gifts to Capcon this year. So it's just, it's like, what can you take on the plane and like repackage a lot of stuff? And at that point, it's just kind of like, do you guys even want to see that? I didn't think it was a waste. I think it was a waste of time, because like, it's just like, okay, here's one video, and then oops, like there's another one. I'm taking some stuff out. Like, I don't have like a full-on plan on that. But it's all set. It's official. I got a lot of diapers and clothes, and you can definitely see me around the convention space. Don't feel like afraid to come up to me, because honestly, I love meeting new people. It's just social media is a bad influence on me, because I go a little psycho on the phone. I always prefer to meet people in person. And a lot of people say, like, take whatever I say in social media out of context what I'm actually trying to say. And it's sometimes met with hostile. And so it's just like they get hostile about it because they think I'm insulting them or whatever. I'm like, no, that's not at all what I'm trying to say. And then I just get emotional and just break down. And it's just difficult for social media. I've always been bad at texting and social media. Just how it comes off is just wrong. And like, if you end up meeting me, like, if I say I love you, I don't mean I love you romantically. I love you as a friend. But a lot of people just I don't have great social cues. Because again, I'm usually by myself. And because I find whenever I did try to get into social groups before, they've always ended badly. Because find out that I'm different. And it results in just one big mess. They end up bullying me. And so then it's just like, well, what's the point even talking to people if they're just going to be mean to you? And then call you out for either being racist or transphobic or whatever. And that's not at all who I am and what I'm about. I support LGBT. I don't see the freaking color and races. I never did. But some people still think I do. And so, they did back then. There was this camp I went to, did not end good. So I just kind of wished that my parents would stop forcing me to go to those places, because I'm different and I'm weird. I had to accept that, and so do other people. Like, I accept myself for who I am now. I'm nuts, but I also have a lot of love to give. Again, not romantically, but I always want to see other people happy before my own. But maybe I shouldn't try so hard. But anyway, Capcon 2020. Again, I'm really tired today, guys. I had my final work shift, and then I have to travel tomorrow, so that's like a lot of mental stress too. So anyway, see me around the convention space. I'll be at the host hotel, and I'll be all around. So just take care. All right, take care, guys. Bye bye.